Well, hey there. I'm Dadman Walking, and this is another episode of Vanilla Plus. Unfortunately, I've been a little under the weather. On the mend now. You might hear a little catch in my voice every now and then. But even though I was sick, I have been busy. Let's go check it out. We finished off last episode by making an item collection system for the farmhouse so that we can put in some farms. Well, those farms are now in. We come through here, we can find the melon and pumpkin farm, as well as all 4 crop farms: beetroots, carrots, potatoes, and wheat, and all 16 colors of wool, all automated, all collecting into the central channel and heading over to storage system via this water elevator. And as you can see, it's been going pretty good. I actually used a lot of it to trade with the villagers. As you can see, we have several that now offer golden carrots for trading. In addition to the farms in the farmhouse, I also put in this bridge because I was tired of getting in the boat or swimming across. As you can see, we can travel under it via boat, and it serves a pretty cool looking bridge to go over the river to get to the farmhouse. I started laying out the path on the main island better. I made an XP battery, and I raised this central area of the island up all the way around. And on a stream, I even started laying out the next build we're going to work on. Right next to the farmhouse, we're going to put an apiary, which, for those of you that don't know, is a fancy word that basically just means bee farm. There will be a path that snakes through this area. Along both sides of the path will be several freestanding beehives, and inside the hut will be an automatic bee farm where we'll be able to get honey and honeycomb for use in various decorations and redstone projects in the future. We've got this tiny farm that served my purposes in getting the villagers in, but I want to, 1, remove this because it's an eyesore, and 2, make it automated. Hey, over on my engineering world. So the bees reside in the beehive, and as they exit to pollinate the flower, they leave honey behind. The honey collects in the beehive, and this comparator reads that as an output strength of 5, which will then power this dispenser full of shears, getting honeycomb automatically out of the hive. Now, that honeycomb will have not many other places to go except onto that mud. Mud is a pretty cool block in that it is a full block, but it counts as not a full block, meaning the items can pass through it. So this hopper will grab them up, put them in this chest. And if we wait a second, we'll see it happen. Well, it didn't quite go fully to plan. The honeycomb seems to have shucked itself onto the floor over there, and that's just because there are no solid blocks on the side. But in the actual build there are, so it should go straight onto the mud block and into the chest. Anyway, let's go ahead and build it. Alright, the redstone for the automatic part of this farm is done. The only thing left to do is to get bees in here and beehives. I have the beehives, but we need to fill them up with bees. So I'm going to use the little starter one we have over there to fill these up and be back when that's done so that we can fill this in and get the build taken care of. Alright, now that I got all 6 and the sun is setting, go ahead and put them in. Waiting until the sun sets, by the way, so that bees do not try to exit their hive. So that we can then put glass in here as well. And now they are sealed in. One of the only things left to do is to fill these hoppers with glass bottles and these hoppers with shears. One addition that I'm going to make is an easy way to tell when these are out of stock. If I put more than 9 pair of shears in here, you'll see that one of them stays, and then this comparator comes on, which powers this light. Now that does mean that for this to work properly, for each slice that we want to collect honey bottles from, we'll actually need 10 stacks of glass bottles. So I guess we need to get collecting and smelting.
One eternity later.
Alright, now that we've got the automatic bee farm in place, let's go ahead and work on the exterior. All of the exterior minus the roof is now done. The roof isn't done simply because I need to let it oxidize so I can mess with it a bit more. But if we go take a look inside, the interior has also been decorated. Somewhat sparsely, but it's a work in progress. All decorations are work in progress right now, just because I don't have access to every block in the game. But I added the second level simply as a way to be able to refill these when they run out. Now all that's left to do is the land outside the farm. Oh, I did forget. I put in this little crowded garden back here. My thought behind this is that the owner of this place, and we might bring a villager over here later, loves nature so much that it's just overgrown behind their house. Anyway, now that that's done, I think it might be time to move on to our next project. Just kidding. Did you like that though? I finished the outside, if you didn't catch that. I absolutely love the decoration of the apiary. It's just so teeming with life and color everywhere. And then actually entering into the farmhouse and having this functional bee farm just embedded into it is just awesome. Now that the apiary is finished, there are two other things I want to do today. First of all, this guy beside me. We got him in the last episode, and I asked for names. Fortunately, Micah Peterson came through and suggested we name him Gilberto. So that shall forever be his name. Alright, now that the apiary is done, let's go on an adventure. Grab these, and our trusty steed Gilberto. And we're going to head off in this direction. Alright, we're getting kind of close to our destination. So, we're going to leave Gilberto in a safe location. You stay there, Gilberto. We'll be back soon. Hopefully. Maybe in here? Yep. Alright, definitely need to come back here and loot this. But for now, okay, never mind. We can loot it now. I think we're okay. Or are these not actual loot chests? Does not look like it. They're just decoration. That's disappointing. Whatever. I'm just here to clear these guys out. This is their eviction notice, and they are leaving. Oh. Heck yeah. We'll definitely take the loot. I wonder if they know their trees won't grow like that. Do you think they know? Alright, upstairs it is. Let's go. Oh. Uh-oh. It's one of their bedrooms. Hello. Is it some kind of arena? That's a lot of skeletons. I do think that's what this is. It's a little arena. That's interesting, I guess. Ooh, more hose. That's an evoker. That's creepers. Ouch. That kind of sucked. It's kind of dumb on my part. Back up we go, I guess. We'll definitely take these bookcases. Or books, I guess. And we'll continue on. Shouldn't be too much of the thing left. Correction, apparently shouldn't be any of it left. Well, that was a lot easier than I remember it being. Maybe it's because I haven't taken one on in years. But I guess let's check out the loot we got. Couple totems of undying. Several music discs, although they're all cat. An armor trim. A couple pieces of chainmail leggings. 3 diamond hose. An okay enchanted book. Some gold, gunpowder, coal, iron, emeralds, and books. The rest of the stuff is kind of meh. Well, that was a fun little adventure. But, I did evict them. And they're not using the property anymore. And it's a bit of an eyesore. So, let's get rid of it. Alright, well, it's not perfect, but the pillagers have been removed. The mansion has mostly been taken down, and gone. And the world will be safer without it. And we don't have the giant eyesore on my map. It's still a little bit of an eyesore, but we'll come back here later on and we'll smooth out the terrain, replace replace some of this cobblestone, and then take care of all of it then, and maybe even build up a better mansion in its place. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this episode. We made the beautiful apiary, complete with bee farm, and then we took down and destroyed the woodland mansion, the scourge on this map. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe, maybe leave a comment if you feel so inclined. Anyway, until I see you again, have fun and God bless. Bye!